Now to the growing pressure involving the Jeffrey Epstein files. President Trump was pressed today after all of these emails have now been made public, some of them referencing Trump himself. The president was asked why he won't ask the FBI now to make the Epstein files public, after the president suggested he would do so during the campaign. Tonight, more of these emails now coming to light. Epstein calling Trump, quote, dangerous, and what else the convicted sex offender said about Donald Trump. And now this vote coming in the House on whether to release the Epstein files. Mary Bruce at the White House.
Tonight, President Trump refusing to answer why he won't let the FBI release the Jeffrey Epstein files, even as just revealed messages written by the sex offender raise new questions about their friendship and whether Trump was aware of Epstein's crimes.
Mr. President, why won't you order the FBI to release the Epstein files?
Epstein's messages, part of a trove of thousands of documents from his estate, now made public by the House Oversight Committee. Trump's name coming up again and again. In a 2017 email to former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers, Epstein writing, "I have met some very bad people, none as bad as Trump. Not one decent cell in his body, so yes, dangerous." In a 2018 text to an unidentified person, Epstein writes, "I am the one who can take him down." Trump and Epstein were friends for more than a decade.
Have you socialized with him?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
After Trump launched his presidential campaign in 2015, Epstein told at least one reporter he had dirt to share, suggesting, quote, "Ask my houseman about Donald almost walking through the door, leaving his nose print on the glass as young women were swimming in the pool, and he was so focused he walked straight into the door." Epstein then asking, "Would you like photos of Donald and girls in bikinis in my kitchen?" Trump, who has denied any wrongdoing, says he broke off the friendship when he learned Epstein and his accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell were luring away women and teenage girls who worked at Mar-a-Lago.
He stole people that worked for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again, and I threw him out of the place, persona non grata.
In a 2019 email to author Michael Wolff, Epstein writes, "Trump said he asked me to resign. Never a member, ever. Of course, he knew about the girls, as he asked Ghislaine to stop." In an email to Maxwell, Epstein seems to imply Trump had information he never revealed, writing, "I want you to realize that the dog that hasn't barked is Trump." The White House insists the emails prove the president did nothing wrong. Democrats don't see it that way.
The emails that were released today, again, just raise so many more questions.
Now 218 lawmakers, including 4 Republicans, have signed a petition that will force a full House vote to demand the release of the Epstein files.
We're going to put that on the floor for a full vote next week as soon as we get back.
During the campaign, Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance promised their supporters they would release the full Epstein files. Attorney General Pam Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel did too. But now, a different story. The White House fighting hard to block the full House vote. At the 11th hour, even summoning Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert to the Situation Room, where sources say Bondi and Patel tried to convince her to change her mind on the petition. But she did not.
And the House is expected to vote on that measure next week, and we could see something we don't often see. We expect dozens of Republicans to break with the president and demand the Epstein files be released, something many Republican voters have wanted for a very long time. David.
Mary Bruce live at the White House tonight. Mary, thank you.